This podcast is a member of the Voices of Wrestling Podcasting Network. Visit voicesofwrestling.com to hear the rest of our great podcasts, as well as show reviews, columns, opinions, and updates across the world of wrestling.
And welcome everyone to episode 20, yes, the big 2-0 of the 5-star match game. I'm your humble host, Joe Gagney. Fans of the show know we like to do time-appropriate shows, so in January we do the Royal Rumble, Starrcade in December. When I said we do a show in February, I thought, well, what do you think of with wrestling in February? And I personally think of SuperBrawl and Elimination Chambers, but the public said, no, we do not want that. We want No Way Out. So I am a man of the people, if nothing else. I listened, today's show is about two topics, because either one on their own, not quite enough for their own show, but put them together, we have a little biathlon. We have SuperBrawl and the first 10 WWF February pay-per-views. That's a bit of a thorny topic, but I think we can all figure it out. That's all anyone remembers anyway. And what a panel of contestants we have tonight. Up first, my old friend, a man who has done seemingly dozens of projects in the sport of kings. The current is his Twitter account. Is it WCW Deep Cuts, or was that the one that got...
That's the one that got pulled by a couple of teenagers pretending to be WWE.
Okay, then get the appropriate one, but what is the appropriate one?
It's Deep Cuts WCW.
Perfect. They'll never find that one. So until Twitter comes after him again, it's Tom Green. Tom, how are you?
Not so bad. So Joe and Adam, my first dislike is...
wait a minute.
Oh, sorry, wrong podcast.
That's the wrong show.
Yeah, it's great to be on, Joe. I've only been waiting 19 episodes to be on here. Passive aggressively liking all the tweets to be like, "Hey, Joe, remember me? Your old pal from YouTube." But yeah, this is the podcast I yell the most at when I listen to it. Because, there was one time I was doing crunches at the gym because I'm a gym person now. That's weird. And I 18, 19, fucking Ultimate Warrior. In the middle of the gym, I screamed that. I forgot what question it was, but I definitely did that because somebody did not know. But I do that in the car, in the gym, at work. If somebody doesn't get an answer right, I will scream out loud because I have no filter. So I'm glad to be able to do that to your faces today. And may the best person, human, a competitor, any sort of and that's not an adjective, it's a noun. I'm not going to win the English spelling bee either. So let's go to our next contestant, Joe.
Well, thank you. That's taking over. Up next, you can find her on Twitter at Miss Erin Quinn, and someone in Texas right now who probably has better things to do than this show, but she's here right now. It's Miss Erin Quinn. How are you doing? Which I mean that honestly. A lot of times I don't care when I ask, but I actually do mean, how are you doing?
Thank you so much, Joe. It's a pleasure to be on here after listening to your various projects for the better part of my 20s and 30s. Much like one of the shows that may come up today, there is no way out of Texas right now.
Well, unless you're going to Cancun.
Yeah. I'm having bad thoughts now. But I do hope that Savio Vega shows up to save my town. Yeah, very excited to be here. These are two of the best shows of the year. SuperBrawl could definitely be its own topic. An illustrious history. But I'm also happy to talk about the random February offerings from World Wrestling Federation / Entertainment.
Excellent. All right. Moving on. Last, never least, a returning champion and a man who will sell you a bootleg copy of Men in Black if you ask him nicely. Joe Sposto. Joe, how you doing?
As part of my busy evening in recording this show, finding out if the Wampa that Broski paid $250 for is yellow or off-white, recording my own show, watching Highlander for my other show, is rummaging through bins in my basement to find that 24-year-old videotape I bought off a vendor in South Philly. So I've got a busy night ahead of me. Third time on, one time I did okay, didn't win. The other time I won. I have a feeling today is going to be somewhere toward the bottom half. I agree with Erin. SuperBrawl could have been its own topic because once you start getting into like 2002 to 2005 stuff, my mind gets real hazy.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Don't sell yourself short. I think a lot of this will come up. We'll see.
It all blends together once it gets to a certain point. Once there's no competition, it's just like, I don't know. Did this happen in 2002 or 2012? Did this happen in 2011 or this Sunday live on the no longer award-winning World Wrestling Entertainment Network?
Well, I had a whole show of Elimination Chamber questions, and people were just like, nope, don't remember any of them. So I'm like, excellent. Said I'd get this out by February. Super. All right. Let's look at a bunch of in-your-houses. Anyway, with that out of the way, we will dive right into 5 rounds of pulse-pounding trivia, starting with round 1. It was a very good year. For this game, I'll give you an incident relating to SuperBrawl, or the WWF offerings in February. You told me the year it took place. So if I said the first SuperBrawl, you hopefully respond 1991. Everyone gets 5 questions. Correct answers are worth 1 point apiece. Are we ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Tom, you're up first. You get WWF World Champ is not on a February pay-per-view.
That is 99.
Oh, it's 98. I'm sorry. That's the year Sean had his back problem.
Oh my goodness. I was. Go ahead and yell at me.
Someone in the gym is yelling at you right now. All right, Erin, on to you. The NWO injects a lethal dose of poison into the WWF.
That would be 2002.
That is correct.
Oh, thank God.
All right. All right, Joe, you get the first SuperBrawl in February.
1991.
No, it was 1992. The first one was in May.
Oh, come on. Listen to me. I stink.
Oh, all right. This is our returning champion, too. All right. Tom, back to you. You get the first 3-hour WWF pay-per-view in a February.
Would that be 99?
Oh, that was 98 as well. That's right.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Okay, Erin, you get the Smoky Mountain offer match on a SuperBrawl.
That was 1993.
Is correct. All right, Joe. There is a WWF title match, and the first time it does not headline a February pay-per-view.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say 2003.
Oh, sorry, it was 99. That was the year with the McMahon Stone Cold
Oh, the
match.
same. Yes.
Of course it's 99 now.
All right, Tom, you get the year the WCW title was not defended at SuperBrawl.
Would that be 93?
That is correct.
Yes!
Not a title defense, the White Castle of Fear. All right, Erin, the WWF title changes hands in a one-on-one match. First time that happens on a February pay-per-view.
1999.
Oh, it was 2001, actually.
Oh, right. That was a double. Never mind.
Back to you. The final February show with the In Your House title.
98.
No, it was 99. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre had the In Your House. The final show with the In Your House branding.
Terrible.
All right,
Joe,
Tom.
I think we need to swap our scripts here.
Yes. You have the wrong. You have the first 40 pages. I have the back 40 pages.
Yeah.
All right, Tom. The first time the February pay-per-view was brand exclusive. It was a SmackDown brand exclusive show.
2004.
Correct. Erin, the first time the tag titles are defended on the main WWF show for a February pay-per-view.
2000?
It's actually 97. There was a Bulldog Owen versus Furnace and LaFawn tag title match.
Oh, pay-per-views go back that far.
All right, Joe. These two are very easy. I'm sorry. Your last 2 questions. But the first time the Cruiserweight title is defended at SuperBrawl. Tom, your final question. Thank goodness. Dustin Rhodes was not on the SuperBrawl card.
No, you mean the first time, not all the years. Okay. Because he wasn't there after a while. First time, 96.
Is correct.
Yes.
All right, Erin, your final question. Ric Flair wrestles on the SuperBrawl card, but not in the world title match.
1994.
No, it's actually 2000, amazingly.
Oh, right.
All right, Joe. Hulk Hogan's final SuperBrawl match.
1999?
Oh, it's 2000. I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch, I tell you. So I have 0.
Yes. Our scores. We have, let's see, in our scoring, Tom has 3 points, Erin has 2, Joe has 0. So we will move on to round 2. What's the stipulation? For this game, I give you a match from SuperBrawl or a WWF pay-per-view. You tell me the stipulation it was conducted under. So if I say Sting versus Vader from SuperBrawl 3, you hopefully respond the White Castle of Fear. We're not looking if the match was for a title, just the unique conditions it was competed under. So everyone gets 5 questions. Correct answers worth 1 point apiece. Erin, you're up first. Are you ready?
No, absolutely not.
Doesn't matter.
I am now ready. I am now
okay,
ready.
that's good. All right, you have Elegante versus Sid Vicious from SuperBrawl 1.
A stretcher match.
That is correct. All right, Joe, you get Tank Abbott versus Big Al from SuperBrawl 10 or 2000.
Okay, so this was called a skins match, but it was a leather jacket on a pole match.
You are on the board. That's correct. All right, Tom, you get Cactus Jack versus Triple H from No Way Out in 2000.
Hell in a Cell title versus career.
That's correct. All right, Erin, back to you. Brian Pillman versus the Taskmaster from SuperBrawl 6, 96.
A respect strap match.
That is correct. Correct. All right, Joe, you get Brian Pillman versus Barry Windham from SuperBrawl 1 in 91.
A tape fist match?
That's correct. All right, Tom, back to you. You get William Regal versus Edge in 2002.
Would that have been brass knucks on a pole?
That sure would have been. That's correct.
Yes.
Perfect so far. Erin, you get Randy Savage versus Ric Flair in 96, SuperBrawl 6.
A steel cage match.
Correct. Joe, you get X-Pac versus Kane from No Way Out 2000.
Is it an I Quit match?
Sorry, it was a no-holds-barred match.
All right.
All right, Tom, you get Cactus Jack versus Paul Orndorff from SuperBrawl 3 in 93.
Street fight?
Oh, it's Falls Count Anywhere.
It's like one of those old house show polls. No holds barred. Street Fighter Falls Count Anywhere. Come on.
All right, Erin, back to you. You get Triple H versus Steve Austin in 2001.
It was the 3 stages of hell match.
That is correct. Joe, back to you. You get one of those pesky 2005 questions. It was JBL versus The Big Show from No Way Out 2005.
Now, see, because of how weird this is, I'm pretty sure I know this. It was a barbed wire cage match.
Oh, that's correct. Tom, you get Chris Benoit versus the Taskmaster from SuperBrawl 7 in 97.
Falls Count Anywhere.
Oh, it's a San Francisco death match.
Oh my goodness. Come on.
I don't mean to laugh, but it's the same thing, which is a stupid name change. Come on, who's running that monkey show over there?
Whoever it is, I don't respect him, Booker Man.
I was going to say, you mean WCW or the show?
Let's say WCW.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Erin, your final match is Chris Benoit and Dean Malenko versus Barry Windham and Kurt Hennig from SuperBrawl 9 in 99.
A 2 out of 3 falls match.
Oh, that's correct for a perfect round. All right, Joe, your final match is the Outsiders versus Conan and Ray from SuperBrawl 9 in 99.
Mask versus hair?
Whose hair?
Liz's hair.
Oh, that's correct.
Come on, you think Big Kev's going to give up those luscious locks? unless it's for a pre-Marvel Cinematic Universe payday.
Tom, your final match is Ric Flair versus Terry Funk from 2000.
I Quit.
Oh, it's a Texas death match.
Okay, that one I'll give you. Oh my goodness.
By way of San Francisco.
After 2 rounds, we have Erin in the lead with 7, Tom with 5, Joe with 4. With lots of game left to play, time for one of my favorite games, List 'em and Learn. So for this game, I'll give you a category. Say everyone who did commentary for SuperBrawl. We'll say a dozen people have. Player 1 will give a number of the commentators they can name, say 8. Then it switches to player 2, who can either say they can name more or challenge. If they don't have to increase by 1, you can name as many as you want. It goes back and forth until someone is challenged. At that point, you have to name the proper number of names. Do so, you get 2 points. Make any mistake, your opponent gets 2 points. Everyone gets 2 opportunities with a chance to go first and also challenge. Now, this game has a bit of a twist. Since we have 2 different shows to discuss, we have 3 categories. 1 is all WWF, 1 is all SuperBrawl, the 3rd is a mix. So, Joe, you and Tom are going first. You're in 3rd place. You get to pick. Which category do you want to do?
Let's say all WWF.
All right, all WWF. So, from February pay-per-views from 96 to 05, 15 men were involved in a world title match. How many can you name?
Let's start and say 6.
All right, 6. So, Tom, can you name more, or do you challenge Joe?
I will do 7.
All right, we're up to 7.
I'll say 8.
8.
Yeah, Joe, you can handle this.
All
You
right,
got
we
it.
need 8
Got him,
names
buddy.
in a world title match from February pay-per-views, 96 to 05.
Okay, so we have Bret the Hitman Hart.
We got 1.
We have The Undertaker.
That's 2.
We have Triple H.
H gives you 3.
We have Cactus Jack.
That gives you 4.
We have Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle gives you 5.
We have Chris Jericho.
Jericho is 6.
We have The Rock.
The Rock is 7.
And we have JBL.
And JBL gives you 8. You did that with ease. Do you want to try any more?
Well, obviously, Big Show we have in there, right?
Yes, Big Show.
Batista's got to be in there somewhere.
Batista's not in there, actually.
Okay. Eddie Guerrero and Brock Lesnar.
Eddie gives you 10 and 11.
And that's about all I'm going to be able to do without, really wasting a lot of time.
All right. So we also had Diesel in 96. He was the original. We had Steve Austin in 02. And Scott Steiner in 2003.
Scott Steiner.
All right, but 2 points to Joe, so excellent job there. All right, we move on to Tom and Erin. So, Tom, you get your pick. Do you want SuperBrawl or a mix?
I have to do WCW. I'm the
All right,
WCW guy now,
WCW.
apparently. So.
All right. So 15 individuals can say they competed in a world title match at SuperBrawl. Now, it's what they considered a world title, I should note. How many can you name?
I'm gonna, much like Joe, be conservative. I'm gonna say 7.
All right, 7. Erin, how many do you choose? Can you do more, or do you challenge?
10.
10. Wow, that's a jump.
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
All
you're
right,
good.
let's have 10 names in a world title match.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair gives you 1.
Tatsumi Fujinami.
That gives you 2.
Sting.
Stinger gives you 3.
Lex Luger.
Luger gives you 4.
Vader.
Vader gives you 5. You're halfway there.
Hogan.
Hogan gives you 6.
Randy Savage.
Gives you 7.
Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper gives you 8. We need 2 more.
Sting.
You said Sting already.
Okay, no problem. Sid Vicious.
Sid gives you 9.
Jeff Jarrett.
And Jeff Jarrett gives you 10.
Oh, good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Any guesses on the
Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner is from Revenge. Yes, that's correct.
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash, also Revenge.
Scott Hall.
Scott Hall, SuperBrawl 10. There are 2 names missing.
Hogan. No, what's the last 2? I have.
It is Barry Windham and the Great Muta for the NWA title
Oh.
in SuperBrawl 3. All right, so we have Erin and Joe going now. So question 3. This one's a mix, so got to think hard. 21 wrestlers can say they were involved in either or a U.S. title match at SuperBrawl or an IC title match on a February WWF show before 2005. How many can you name, Erin? Of 21.
Out of 21? 12.
12. All right, Joe.
Go for it.
Oof, 12. All right, 12 names.
From SuperBrawl and In Your House.
Yep.
Ricky Steamboat.
Ricky Steamboat gives you 1.
Rick Rude.
Rude gives you 2.
One Man Gang.
One Man Gang gives you 3. I didn't think that would come up.
Conan.
Conan gives you 4.
Jeff Jarrett.
I'm sorry, he is not on the list.
Blasted Jarrett.
You might be thinking of his NWA North American title match In Your
against
House.
Bradshaw, right?
Against Bradshaw is correct.
How could I forget that?
But other names, we had Chris Benoit, who did both. Chris Jericho, also both. DDP, Dustin Rhodes, a couple times. Eddie Guerrero, Edge, Kurt Angle in 2000. Ken Shamrock in 99. Max Payne in 93. Rick Steiner, Rocky Maivia, I guess, in 97. Roddy Piper and Scott Hall, both in 99. Triple H in 97. Val Venus in 99. William Regal in 2002. And I think X-Pac in 01. So that challenge gives 4 points to Joe. And after 3 rounds, we have Erin still in the lead with 9. Joe's jumped up a spot to 8 with 8. And Tom is 5 with a 50-man game left to go. All right, still anyone's game. All right, we have round 4, common opponents. For this game, I'll give you 2 wrestlers. You tell me who wrestled both of them at either a WWF February show or SuperBrawl. So if I say Tatsumi Fujinami and Vader at SuperBrawl, you'd hopefully respond Ric Flair. Names I give you may or may not be in chronological order. Everyone gets 5 questions. Correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Joe, you're up first. Are you ready?
I got confidence back. Let's go.
Okay, all right. Your 2 names for the WWF shows are Duke Drosy and The Rock.
That would be Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
That is correct. All right, Tom, for WCW, you get Perry Saturn and Juventud Guerrera.
That would be Y2 COVID Chris Jericho.
Oh, Chris Jericho is correct. All right, Erin, for SuperBrawl, you get Jimmy Garvin and Diamond Dallas Page.
Johnny B. Bad.
Is correct. All right, Joe, you get Jushin Liger and Kevin Sullivan at obviously WCW pay-per-view SuperBrawl.
That would be Brian Pillman.
Lion Brian is correct. Tom, back to you. You have Kurt Angle and Scott Steiner in the WWF.
That would be Triple H.
Correct. All right, Erin, you have William Regal and Bobby Eaton at SuperBrawl.
Arn Anderson.
Correct. Everyone perfect so far. Okay, Joe, for WWF, you get Triple H and The Rock.
Kurt Angle?
You know what? That actually is correct. I was thinking Mick Foley, but Kurt Angle is correct, so you get credit for that. All right, Tom, you get The Rock and Luther Reigns.
Big Show?
Oh, it's The Undertaker.
Come on.
The Reigns versus The Undertaker was a match that happened on pay-per-view.
All right, Erin.
Really good.
For the WWF, you get X-Pac and Vader.
Kane.
Oh, it's got to be Kane. All right, Joe, back to you. For WCW, you get Terry Taylor and Chris Benoit.
DDP?
Is correct. All right, Tom, back to you. You get Jeff Jarrett and The Big Show in the WWF.
Who the fuck did Jeff Jarrett? I'm sorry for cursing, but who the hell did Jeff Jarrett wrestle? Oh my gosh. I'm going to guess Joe Sposto. I don't know.
Joe, don't say it.
What's that?
Don't say it, because we said it on the show. Tom, we said it on the show.
We just talked about how JBL wrestled Jeff Jarrett for the North American title, and also.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, my short-term memory is bad too, but I'm hyper focused on exactly what we're doing here today, you know?
All right, Erin, you get Al Snow and Rhino for WWF.
Bob Holly.
Oh, that's correct. All right, Joe, back to you. You have Midian and Taz in the WWF.
Big Boss Man?
Oh, he got that. I can't believe it. Perfect round. All right, Tom, you get Dustin Rhodes and Marcus Bagwell.
I am the person that I yell at in the gym because I should know this and I don't. Oh my goodness. Who the hell did Marcus Bagwell wrestle? Terry Taylor?
That's correct.
Oh my goodness.
hell does Terry Taylor have so many goddamn SuperBrawl matches?
Because he's really good.
Oh, come on now. I don't know.
Don't get cocky.
All right, Erin, you're final. Actually, you get a tag team of the Steiners and Harlem Heat.
Sting and Luger?
That is correct.
Oof. Good job. Good job.
Thank you. So the way my brain works, the first team I thought of was Thunder and Lightning, even though that is literally the worst answer possible.
Well, one of them was kind of Sting.
That's true.
All right, so at the end of 4 rounds, we have Erin still in the lead with 14, Joe with 13, Tom with 8. We head to our final round, the sprint, in which I will ask each of you individually 10 fill-in-the-blank questions in a row. Correct answers worth 1 point apiece. We do not pass, so just do your best. Now, Tom, you are currently in 3rd place, but good news for you is you have your choice. We have 10 questions about SuperBrawl, 10 about the WWF, and 10 that are a mix. So you get to pick.
I'm gonna with SuperBrawl.
All right, SuperBrawl, here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Big Al and Tank Abbott's skins match famously ended when blank.
Tank Abbott threatened to murder him with a knife.
Correct. Blank Blank interfered in the Sting Luger versus Steiners match in 1991.
Nikita Koloff.
Correct. Blank ran down to replace Brian Pillman in the strap match in 1996.
That would be Arn Anderson in his little Dutch boy shorts.
Correct. Jimmy Garvin replaced Blank in 1993.
Would that be Doot himself? Michael Hayes?
Michael Hayes is correct. Brad Armstrong debuted as Blank at SuperBrawl 1.
That would be Spider No Arachnaman.
No, it's actually Bad Street.
What?
Oh,
come on.
At least it wasn't the goddamn Candyman.
Blank turned heel and joined the NWO at SuperBrawl 8 in 1998.
That would be I do holler when I hear him. That would be Scott Steiner.
Correct. All right, Blank turned heel and joined the NWO at SuperBrawl 9 in 1999.
Disco Inferno?
No, it's David Flair.
He did?
Apparently.
Oh, right.
All right, when Jeff Jarrett beat Mongo at SuperBrawl in 1997, he was allowed to blank.
Blank who? Join the Horsemen.
Correct. After defeating Bunkhouse Buck, SuperBrawl 5, Jim Duggan was attacked by blank.
Ming.
Monster Ming is correct. Last question. Blank was a special guest ref for the Flair Vader Thunder Cage match at SuperBrawl 4.
The Super Shockmaster.
No, it's the boss. Or the big
so
boss.
What did this... I thought the Super Shockmaster was involved somehow. I mean, I'm not doubting you. I'm just...
The TV leading up to it was heavily intimating that that's who it was going to be, but then, like, by the time they got to it, they just swapped it over to the boss. With, like, no explanation.
Sure.
Screw you, Bill Dundee.
Look at Wikipedia. All right, but Tom, you had, 7 correct answers. You are now at 15 points. You are in the lead.
For, what, 2 minutes?
Well, we'll see. Maybe everyone's internet goes out. We'll see.
Yes.
All right. Joe, you're currently in 2nd place, so you get to choose. Do you want a mix or do you want WWF?
Let's go with a mix.
Oh, go with a mix. How about that?
Oh, no.
Bret beat Diesel in the 96 cage match when blank.
Undertaker came up through the ring?
Correct. Blank made his debut in the main event of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Paul White?
Correct. Blank famously sandbagged Alex Wright in 95 and got fired.
Paul Roma?
Correct. Blank replaced Shawn Michaels at No Way Out 98.
1/3 of Off the Hop Ropes podcast, Troy's favorite wrestler, Savio Vega.
Correct. Kevin Nash wrestled as Blank at the first SuperBrawl.
Oz.
Correct. Blank turned heel and joined the NWO at SuperBrawl 7.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Correct. No Way Out 2003 took place in the city of Blank, its first pay-per-view in 6 years.
03.
03.
San Francisco?
Oh, it was Montreal.
Ugh.
Blank turned heel on Randy Savage at SuperBrawl 6 in 96.
Miss Elizabeth?
Correct. Steven Richards beat Jerry Lawler in 2001 when blank accidentally hit the king.
The cat?
Cat is correct. Final question. When beating Diamond Dallas Page at Super Brawl 6, Johnny B. Bad also won blank.
Kimberly.
And something else.
The TV title?
Nope, it was the rest of Diamond Dallas Page's lottery money.
Ugh, his lottery money. Okay.
You had 8 correct, giving you 21. Erin, you have a mix. You need 7 to tie, 8 to win. You just have the WWF, actually.
Oh, I'm absolutely doomed. But I also think it was Dallas Page's bingo money.
Well, there was money involved. I thought
Aaron, you are correct. It is bingo money, which makes it even better.
Thank you.
And
I would not sleep tonight.
And they also advertised it as being like 13 million, and then one week they announced DDP spent half of it, even though it wasn't actually real money.
Good God.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. This is
terrifying.
I've waited my whole life for this, so I'm
okay.
ready.
Wow. All right. Here we go. The Cactus Jack Triple H Hell in a Cell match ended when blank.
Mick fell through the cell, got back up, ate a pedigree, and was defeated.
Fell through the roof. Eddie Guerrero beat Brock Lesnar for the title after blank interfered.
Bill Goldberg.
Correct. No Way Out 2000 was the last match for a while for tag team blank.
The New Age Outlaws.
Correct. Rock Mankind went to a draw in 1999 when blank.
They hit each other with steel chairs and were both counted out.
Correct. The third fall of the 3 Stages of Hell match in 2001 was a blank.
A steel cage match.
Correct. Blank was a special ref for the Triple H Kurt Angle No. 1 Contenders match in 2002.
Oh, no idea. The Blue Meanie.
No, it was Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, okay. Well, should have been the Meanie.
The first No Way Out's full title was In Your House, No Way Out blank.
No Way Out of Texas.
Correct. No Way Out 2004 took place at the famous building blank.
Oh, I have no idea. The Cow Palace.
That's correct.
Oh.
The Hardcore Harley Al Snow hardcore match in 1999 found them fighting on the banks of the blank.
The Mississippi River.
Correct. And finally, blank was the ref for Rock Hogan in 2003.
Was it Sylvain Grenier?
That is correct. How did anyone know that? So you had 9 correct answers. That gives you 23. You are the winner of today's 5-star match game.
Oh, thank God.
Aaron, congratulations.
Thank you.
What a run.
Yeah, we would have given it to you anyway because, you know, Blizzard and everything.
I don't take those kind of... I want to thank my trainer, my mom and dad. I want to thank Man Above. Helped me get to this point. Thank you.
What a win. What a win that was. But as always, I keep a tiebreaker.
Oh.
So Joe and Tom, if you want to battle it out for second place, I can play you the tiebreaker.
Well, even though I do have more points than Tom, we'll settle it this way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Very magnanimous of you. All right. Between these 21 shows, how many main show matches took place? If you want to DM me on Twitter.
And DM you privately, not the group.
Not
chat
the group. No, don't pull a nailer.
Okay.
Tom guessed 230. Tom guessed 207. Joe guessed 235. The correct number is 171. Tom, you came the closest.
Oh, it's a Christmas miracle.
Yes, a couple of those were 2-hour In Your House shows.
But also some of those were like the early WCW pay-per-views where they would have 16 matches in 2 hours.
Sometimes there were many, many matches. But yes, Tom, you got the tiebreaker correct, so you can hold your head up high.
I will.
Okay, so Erin, you are the winner. So anything you want to plug, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much. First, Joe, thank you for having me on. Thank you, Tom and Joe, it's so nice to talk to people that I listen to frequently. Of course, my Twitter is at Miss Erin Quinn. That's MS. That's all I do on the internet. So if you really like wrestling or the furry fandom or my cats, great place. So I guess I'll give a shout out to my friends over at Everything Evolves on the Voices of Wrestling podcast network. Except it's now Everything Elite. Okay. Well, listen to that podcast about all elite wrestling and subscribe to the Patreon.
I don't need them being plugged. They get plenty of love around here. That's okay. I won't edit that out.
I help my friends.
Joe, what do you have going on these days?
I don't know, donate to the Trevor Project. Don't worry about me. I don't need nothing. I know today's kind of the push for it, with as we record this being Larry Sweeney's birthday. Karen is doing the fundraiser. Of course, she's already met her goal of $1,000. But I'm just trying to find where her actual link is so I could say, you know what I mean? I apologize.
That's quite all right.
I'm a bad whatever. I have it in my show notes for my other stupid podcast that I'm doing tonight. Don't worry about the other stuff.
I'm sure Adam feels great hearing you call it a stupid podcast.
He knows it's stupid. He's wasting his money online. But if you go to afsp.donordrive.com and just search Karen Van de Hend, Karen VanDenHend, and donate. She's doing the Out of the Darkness walk in Chicago. I'm not really sure when that's happening, but that's to go toward their goal to fight suicide and support folks, combat whatever sort of issues that may be resulting in those sort of things. So check that out. Donate however much you can, or at least spread the word of that.
All right, very good. And Tom, what are you up to these days? Besides Micropod worldwide matches.
Oh, they're the best. He won a match. I didn't know that. He apparently won a match once. Bert must have been in charge that day. So, as was mentioned before, I run a WCW B and C show GIF account now, at Deep Cuts WCW on Twitter, if that's your thing. It's apparently DDP's thing. He favorites and retweets everything I do now. So, Dally and I are friends. So, other than when I'm shaming dead people for botching spots, and then he makes me feel horrible. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I used to have 10,000 followers, and then Twitter took me down, humbled me. But we're building it back up. My personal Twitter is not that Tom Green. I'm not really that fun on there anymore, other than my kids' antics, especially me revealing that my son Noli calls Don Callis Kenny Omega's old man. People loved that yesterday. Go support the Trevor Project, as was mentioned. Again, the Big Gay giveaway will be done by this point, but still keep supporting them. Support Together We Rise. It's a nonprofit benefiting children that are in foster care, something near and dear to my heart. Go listen to At Odds with Wrestling, because whenever WWE stops running pay-per-views, they'll cover a Chikara show where I did commentary. And I will go ahead and say Adam Van Special, so you guys can edit it on to the IWTV copy of that show, so Adam can be thrilled at whatever you deem to be the Adam Van Special. Other than that, I am doing absolutely nothing other than losing weight. So if that's something anybody's interested in, I will go get an OnlyFans, and I have good legs now. It's great.
Wow. All right, and on that note, let me say the 5-Star Match Game is a proud member of the Voices of Wrestling Podcasting Network. Follow us on Twitter at 5-Star Match Game with the number 5. Email us at 5starmatchgame@gmail.com with 5 spelled out for some reason. You can make a one-time donation to the show by clicking the donate button at redcircle.com/5-star-match-game. I always mess that up. Our logo is designed by Rich Craich, and the show may be edited for entertainment purposes. That's going to do it. We'll be back in April with something. I don't know what. But till then, take care. Stay safe. Thanks for listening.